This is Michelle coming on to talk about leadership today. I was just up late at night. It is about 12:22 a.m. And I just felt like coming on talking about leadership. I am trying to get back in the vein of really stepping out and educating as many people as I can about leadership, about what it takes to be a leader, about the different styles of leadership. And so I'm excited. And so I just really could not sleep tonight. And I said, let me go on here and talk about this one leadership style that I know many people don't like to talk about. Many people really don't know about this style of leadership, but I just wanted to elaborate on this style of leadership just for a moment, just to kind of help you guys to understand that there are different types of leadership style. We know that there's servant leadership. We know that there's transformational leadership. And so there's a leadership style called coercive leadership. That is a particular leadership style that many people don't like to talk about because it's sometimes rooted in manipulation. If you're not careful, you can disrespect people, you can dishonor people flowing in this particular style of leadership. However, I believe that coercive leadership style is needed, and it's just about knowing when to implement this particular style. And so again, the name of this style of leadership is called coercive leadership style. Now, coercive leadership style demands immediate compliance with orders relating to or using force or threats. It's best described as do what I tell you or else method. Now, I want you guys to really kind of understand that, when you hear about, threatening people to get the work done, the first thing we tell ourselves is that is not leadership. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to be threatened in order to get the work done? That's not good leadership. When you have a team of individuals that are loyal to you, and you have a team of individuals that are working to help you to fulfill the vision that you have, you don't want to threaten them. You don't want to tell them, you're going to do what I say, and you're going to do it the way I say do it. Otherwise, you're going to be up out of here. You do not want to be the kind of leader that constantly threatens your team. The more you threaten your team, the more you will hinder your team into helping you build the vision that you have, because people will be afraid of you and people will be operating in fear, and that's not something that you want. People will be planning their exit the moment you threaten them. However, we're talking about the good part of coercive leadership style, because coercive leadership style is definitely needed. Again, it's just about knowing when and where and how to use it, knowing what setting to use it in. And so I'm going to give you an example. It's going to be short, but I'm going to give you an example. Now, many of you all know that there's a place called Hostess. Now, Hostess sell ho-hos, they sell donuts, they sell Twinkies, they sell a variety of different cakes. And so this particular organization decided, hey, listen, right now we cannot afford to give out raises. Well, unfortunately, the employees said to themselves they wanted a raise. They didn't care what the company was saying. They wanted to get a raise. And so they decided to go on strike. Well, the company, the CEO, they said right now we're in a financial deficit, and right now we cannot afford to give out raises. We can keep the company open and we can allow you guys to keep your job with your regular pay, but right now we cannot afford to give out raises. However, the employees rallied together and they decided that wasn't good enough, that they wanted their raises. Sometimes when you're in leadership, you have to make the hard decisions, because sometimes the people that are following you, they don't really understand all of the details as to what goes along with running a overall company. So they don't know the ins and out of what's going on with the financial side of that company, and they automatically assume that this company is not telling the truth. They have the money, they just don't want to pay us. Sometimes it's hard to face the reality that sometimes the money is just not there to pay you. And we should be at a place where keeping our jobs, especially for the time being, is more important than losing our job and having to go on unemployment or having to search for another job. So, what the employees decided to do was to strike anyway. So, the company did exactly what they said they were going to do. They said, if you guys strike, if you guys decide not to work, we are going to close down all of the factories and all of the locations. Why? Because of right now, we're in a financial deficit and we just cannot afford to pay you guys any more than what we're paying you. Yes, we are going to continue to pay you your regular pay, but we just cannot afford to give you any raises. So the people decided to boycott and strike, and as a result, the company closed. Well, that company's approach could be considered a coercive leadership style. Sometimes with coercive leadership style is used when the company is in jeopardy of being destroyed. And so when the company is in jeopardy of being destroyed, that's when coercive leadership style comes into play. I'm going to give you another example. Let's say you have a company and you have employees working, and one of the employees is pretty much harassing some of the people. Well, you have to then go to that employee and do what? Give a threat. Let them know, hey, listen, if this behavior continues to go on, we are going to have to let you go. That is coercive leadership style. Coercive leadership style, when it's not properly taught to individuals and individuals automatically hear the word threat, is when you threaten somebody. Sometimes people feel like, oh, that's not the style of leadership I want to flow in. Well, I'm here to tell you today that there is nothing wrong with flowing in coercive leadership style. You cannot allow people to come in and threaten the overall vision that you are building. You cannot allow them to come in and tear it down. You cannot allow them to come in and do what they want to do. You have to make a stand sometimes. Sometimes you have to let people know this is the way that it's going to be done. And if you don't like it, then you have to leave. That is coercive leadership style. And so throughout the week, I am going to be coming on talking about different leadership styles. I am so excited about it. I'm excited to share with you guys all the different leadership tips, especially the leadership style, because I want you guys to learn and understand what style of leadership do you flow in. Sometimes that take paying attention to who you are, paying attention to how you flow, not being afraid to get in a position and be the kind of leader that you were destined to be. So, guys, listen, we are going to be talking about leadership. I am excited for you. I'm excited that you have allowed me to walk this journey with you to be the kind of leader that you were predestined to be. And so I am going to end right there, and I just hope it to see you guys and hear from you guys. Those of you guys that want to reach out to me, please do so. My email address is on my profile. Reach out to me and let me know if these leadership nuggets are blessing you, if these leadership nuggets are helping you throughout your daily walk. And so, my name is Michelle Franklin, and I am excited to be a part of this leadership journey with you. Again, coercive leadership style, guys. You know what it is now. I would elaborate on it a little bit more anytime I will come on and give more examples to kind of help you get a great understanding of coercive leadership style. Nothing is wrong with flowing in coercive leadership style. Again, it's just about knowing when, where, and how. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.